Alrighty, so let's go over your CRM. We'll give you a quick rundown. The first thing that you're going to see once you log in is your dashboard. You'll be able to see everything that's going on with your account here, where the stages that your leads are at, the tasks that are assigned to you here, and then if you do have some other Google connections to your websites, you'll be able to see those analytics down here. Moving on to the conversations tab, this is where you'll be able to look at all the conversations, emails, texts, recorded voice messages, all the calls that are associated with your account. If you go to unread, you'll be able to see your unread. If you go to recents, you'll be able to see the most recents. If you go to all, you'll be able to see all of the conversations that you have. So here we've loaded in some mock conversations. As you can see, the blue texts are the ones that you send out. The emails that are blue are also the ones that you send out. And if you want to send out some more, you could go ahead and click on send SMS for text message or send email. If you need to change any of the contact information, you can go ahead and do that here, or you can go directly into their contact profile by clicking on their picture. It'll take you to the contact profile, and you can add or subtract more information. If you need to go ahead and change the status of the lead in whatever sales process they are at, you click on this little box here, and then you go to stage and you change it to whatever stage. If you want to put them on another pipeline, you do that here. So go ahead and cancel this. If you do not want us to call them anymore, let's say you get in contact with them or they start interacting with you, all you have to do is click this button here, do not disturb. Once you switch it on, click on save, and you'll be good to go. We would go ahead and we'll get the email letting us know that we need to stop getting in contact with first name, last name, and their phone number. Moving on, you also have your opportunities pipeline. So this is where you actually be able to go ahead and guide people through the sales process. You can associate, you can see here the source that the lead came in from. Here is the value that you can go ahead and associate with them to let you know how much you have worth of contacts in your pipeline. To edit it, all you have to do is click in the middle, and you can edit anything you want here. You can assign it to other people if you have multiple members on your team. You can also add tasks to follow up with that lead. So you add the task. You have to assign that task to yourself so that it pops up on your task dashboard. You can also add notes if you talked with the lead, so that way you can refer to the notes and see what you talked about with them beforehand. Super simple to move leads over in the sales process. You go ahead and click and hold, and then drag them over, then release. Once you release it, you'll go ahead and see it's updated. If you do win them, you can go ahead, click hold, and then drag to win, lost, or if they were abandoned, you would drop them in there. We'll leave them here. Another way to do that is by clicking on them, scrolling down, going to status, and here you can put won, lost, or abandoned. Alrighty, now onto the fun part. Here's where you'll be able to manage all of your marketing campaigns. So all of the emails, texts that are going out, you're going to have some pre-written ones. And here you can see the text messages, the emails that are going out to all the leads. If you want to create new campaigns, you go to the campaigns tab, you click create campaign. You name the campaign to something that you're going to remember what the campaign is about. You're going to add an event, and you can add an automatic text that goes out, an automatic email, automatic voicemail. All of these options you can go ahead and take advantage of. The difference between call and manual call is that with the call, if you add this to a campaign, let's say to trigger a day after you added them into your CRM, it'll give you a call saying, hey John, it's time to call Steve. Press 1 or press any number to be connected. Once you do that, that call will be recorded into the CRM, so you can go back, reference to it, see what the call was about. So in this call, we're giving you a call so that the call can be recorded. On the manual call campaign, what you would have to do, let's say one day after you put the lead in and you want to go ahead and give them a manual call, this you can use for basically prospecting. So you add in the manual call. And what it does is you have to go over to contacts, you go to manual actions, and here you would be able to select the campaign that you added that lead to, then click on let's start. If let's say you have a list of 10 people you need to call, all you have to do is create a campaign with manual call, then click on let's start, and it would go ahead and call every single one of those 10 contacts one by one. Moving on, here you would have access to your calendar and the appointments that you have scheduled. Um, your calendar is exactly like your Google Calendar. You can link your Google Calendar with your CRM. I'll show you guys how to do that next. So to link your Google Calendar, you go to settings all the way down. You go to integrations, and then you click on connect. Super simple. If you want to create multiple calendars, or let's say you want to create one calendar for John, one calendar for Joe, and then Sabrina also wants her own calendar, you go to the calendars tab, you create a new one, and you would be able to add in all the time frames that you are available in, that you would want for that calendar to show you are available. If you don't link this to your Google Calendar, it will conflict with your Google Calendar, meaning that if somebody books in a time with you through the CRM and your CRM is not connected to your Google Calendar, but on your Google Calendar you already have something going on at that time, they're going to be able to double book. So make sure you link your Google Calendar and you update it regularly so that there's no double bookings that happen. Alrighty. And so if you do link your Google account as well, you would also have access to all of your reviews. Something cool that we're able to do, you can actually ask for reviews by clicking on this button that says check-in client. On check-in client, you click it, you put their name, you put their email address, you send the review invite, and then this is the email that they would get. Would you recommend me? Thank you for doing business with me. It's a pleasure. Would you be so kind to leave me a review so others know what to expect by working with me? They click on yes, and it'll automatically take them over to your Google review link. So that link you would go ahead and place here. With contacts, if you need to search somebody up, when you want to get super specific, if you want to do a general search, you go ahead and just click on contacts. Here you can filter by tags. If you want to filter by more than tags, you go over to Smart Lists. And here you can add multiple filters. So here you can click on Add Filter, and then you can add the filter that you want to add. So if you have thousands of contacts, and let's say you only want to search up the contacts that are in your farm, you would click on City, and then you go ahead and put whatever city is you serve. As long as that city is associated with that contact when you uploaded them, then it'll go ahead and find them. Other filters you can do is tag, just on regular contacts, by emails, by phones, all of these. You can add multiple as well. So let's say you only want to find buyers. I'm going to put home buyers who live in, let's say, Los Angeles. You would go ahead and it would show you the buyers that are only in Los Angeles. So you would get nobody else, as long again as the tag home buyer is attached to their contact, and as long as the city Los Angeles is attached to their address. So the smart list is super cool. You can do a lot more with this in the regular contacts page. Moving down, if you link your website to your account, you can build funnels. It's a very easy drag and drop funnel builder. I'll go ahead and show you ones that are already pre-done for you. You click on that little blue box to edit it. You click on which step of the funnel you want to go ahead and edit. Click on edit page or add if you're creating a new one. And here it's a super simple drag and drop builder, much like a lot of other funnel builders. You can go ahead and, for example, change whatever you would like with the funnel. So you can make it bold, make it unbold. You can also change the colors. You can do anything that you would like. Here it is. So I'll highlight it. This is the bold text color. Make it blue, make it white, make it pink, whatever you would like. Once you're done with those changes, click on save, and you're ready to go. We'll back out of here. We're almost done. Hopefully you've found some exciting new things that you can go ahead and use the CRM for. If you are a techie person, you can also go to the triggers tab. Triggers basically means if this happens, then do this in the CRM. So for example, I'll go ahead and show you one of these. If a contact tag equals home buyer, so if we add in a lead and we put the home buyer tag on them, we would go ahead and add them to the marketing campaign for the home buyers. In addition to that, we're also going ahead and create an opportunity. This way we don't have to go ahead and do all of these manual actions. There's different things that you can do. Another one that is already set up for you is as soon as somebody replies in your CRM, if they send you a text, if they send you an email, you would go ahead and get notified. Of course, replace this number with your number. You can customize this text to you as much as you want. That's triggers. Online listings is the same thing as Google. So as long as you link your Google account, you would be able to see some of the analytics here. For phone calls, you would be able to see all of the numbers that you would want to track. So let's say you run certain type of marketing campaigns, you would create a number. That number would go ahead and be attached to your account, and you would be able to see the stats on the phone numbers that you the phone calls from received from that phone call. And then the most important one is, of course, the settings. Here you would be able to manage your personal account. Here you add your photo. You put your name, your email address, your phone number. You also put in your email signature if you're going to be sending emails directly through the CRM. And if you want to change your password, all you have to do is place the password that you were given here, and then put the password that you want to change. Click on update password. Once you make some changes here, make sure you click on update profile so that it sticks. This is different for every user that goes ahead and logs in. And then with the company, if you're with a brokerage and you guys are representing a company or you have an LLC, you can edit all of those details at the company tab. For email, this is the email with the review link. For SMS, this is the text message with the review link as well. So you can customize this. For customized communication, this is for your automatic emails and texts that are going out. Most people don't use this, but if you would like, you can go ahead and use it. We put it there for a reason, because it was requested. The review sorry. The review widget is a widget that's going to be on your funnels. So if you guys want to go ahead and put it on your funnels, this is the code that you would be able to get. The appointment widget, this is where you can go ahead and add your calendar to your website. So all you have to do is click on which calendar you want to add. If you want it to pop up, you go ahead and copy this HTML and then paste it into your website or your funnel. Same thing here, copy and paste. So I know this looks like a lot of code. All it is just a copy and paste. As long as your website supports HTML, which all of them do, go ahead and just copy paste it. Your pipelines is where you'll be able to go ahead and create new pipelines so that you have a more streamlined sales process. Integrations, we visited that earlier, is where you connect all of the accounts that you would want to connect. Phone numbers is the phone numbers that are attached to your account. So this is where you would see the phone numbers that you're sending out text messages from. Calendars, we went over that. You can create new calendars. For templates, this is SMSs that you can go ahead and just create a general template to send to people. Custom fields, this is a very important one. If you want to go ahead and require more information from your customers and attach it to their profile, you would create a custom field. And here, when you go over to contacts, let's click on any contact. As soon as we click on the contact, we're going to have a couple of tabs that we can look at. We're going to see their general contact info, their general information such as their address, where they live. The additional info is where we'll be able to see the custom fields. So if we go ahead and want to see what their time frame to sell is, we'd be able to see their custom response here. So the contact fields is very powerful. Let's back into the settings. Facebook form field mapping. This is if you do link your Facebook page ID. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about that. For custom values, this is what the value of what you would be able to get when you want to go ahead and create SMSs, emails that go out to your clients. You can include those fields here, and if you want to go ahead and provide them, for example, with this information, all you have to do is copy this, paste it into the text that you're going to be sending, and instead of the CRM sending this, it'll send them the value associated with whatever the custom value you chose is. Domains is where you go ahead and link your domain. So all you do is click on add new domain, and here you would have the steps. If you need help with this, please reach out to us at support@viraltactics.co. Tags is the different types of tags that you would associate with each contact. For SMTP and mailgun service, you don't have to worry about this. This is what we use to go ahead and be able to fulfill all of your email requests to other people. So we're processing it all through our domain. It's already linked in your account, so you don't have to worry about that. Here is where you'll be able to call people. So it's going to be, as long as you have a number associated with it, you click the number and then you go ahead and click on call. You also do have a keypad as soon as that pops up. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys is going to be associated with the call button. How I mentioned, all the calls that you make out to your leads will be recorded. And all you have to do, as long as to make sure that it's recorded, is go to the contact and then click on this button right here. And that's it. If you guys have any other questions, again, please email support@viraltactics.co. Thank you. Bye-bye.